Hey guys, it's Brian Johnson. This is part 2 of what do we do about linking online and how do we get links to our websites. It's really so important. So I woke up this morning, I saw the video by Sage Lewis. It was really a great video. It's very important. It's the biggest part of ranking online. I really believe that internet ranking is about 70 to 80% links and 20 to 30% on-page content. Once you get a grip of how to do good website structure and you understand how to set up your site, it's all about the links. It's kind of what separates the men from the boys, if you will. So Sage had a very poignant and important video. And the second part now, about 3 hours after the video, I got this email from one of my readers, Dave, and he says, Brian, it would be great if you could do a video explaining the process of getting inbound links to your websites. And he uses the term getting links to your sites over time. So that's very, very important right there, is you do want to get links over time. Everything you do when you build a website should be to make it look very natural and as if you're probably not trying to make any money. If you can keep that in the back of your mind, it doesn't mean you can't make money, it's just you have to take precautions along the way. We can't talk about all of them today because this is a 10-minute video, but we can talk about what to do with linking. So you want to be cautious and you want to get links over time. Now Dave goes on and he says, there's a lot of information about getting links initially through submitting to directories, but this has been an ongoing thing and most people agree reciprocal linking is out. Submitting to article directories is a waste of time. What's your thoughts on that? Maybe I'm wrong. So you're talking about 4 or 5 different aspects of getting links. And what I have tried to do is I've tried to put myself in places where links happen kind of naturally. It's one of the reasons I really like blogging, because bloggers love to link to each other. In fact, when people started blogs, the whole idea was these are a site of good site, a list rather, of good sites you should check out. One of the methods I use, Dave, is I say, okay, I'm going to launch a new blog. And in the beginning, I'm kind of just launching it to get it out there, and I'm looking to build links over time, and I'm looking to build up history. So I'm worried about content, and I'm worried about links, and I'm not really worried about money. One of the first things I do is I ask myself, is this site niche something that would be able to earn me a couple bucks a day after maybe $3? And even if it can only earn $1 a day, to get in the Yahoo directory costs $300 a year. So if you make $1 a day, you'll make about 360 bucks a year, and that'll pay for your cost of your Yahoo directory listing. Chances are you'll be able to make that at least. If you can't make $1 a day online with a website and you're in the Yahoo directory, you probably shouldn't be in internet marketing, because just that link alone will give you a bit of a boost, and that will come in the form of PageRank. And also I think it gives you a little bit of a boost as far as just general ranking in Yahoo as well as Google. If you look at the Google guidelines, they say get your site listed in DMOZ or Yahoo. Now DMOZ is a mess. It's corrupt. Did you guys hear about the $5,000 to-do at DMOZ with one of the editors asking Shoe Money to pay him $5,000 or his site was going to be removed? Absolutely ridiculous. So I mean, you can try to get into DMOZ. It'll really help you out. It's worth a shot. Submit your site to DMOZ over time. But in the beginning, submit to Yahoo, work on content, and work on content for until you have, I don't know, maybe between 15 and 30 pages of unique content online. From that point, what you can do is then, what I like to do is my blog method, and I simply put myself in places where people link, like I mentioned, and that's blogging. People link all the time, and it's the comments. Comments help out quite a bit, right? But I think most webmasters see the blogs, and linking in blogs is the comments. But here's the catch. Be a little smarter than that. Stop by the blogs often. Just don't swing by like once every 2 months and to get a new link to your site that is going to be no follow anyway. It'll help in MSN. It'll help in Yahoo. It probably won't do much in Google, maybe a little bit. but it's not going to pass PageRank. It's not going to pass LinkJuice. Instead, choose 3 or 4 sites that have some pretty decent rankings online. They've got PageRank, and it's within the same niche. Stop by every other day and post comments. When you find a thread you like on the blog, post a comment. You're going to put your website address there. You're going to have your link there. That's going to help out. You're going to grab traffic from people reading your posts, and they're going to come visit your site. And also, the strategy is you want to make sure you've got that blog in your blog row. So I link out on my sites quite often. The web is made to be linked to. I like to link out to other relevant sites. Number one, I think it helps my own ranking. Number two, it gives my visitors some other resources, and it makes my sites worthy for my traffic to my sites. Now what happens is when you start posting these comments on these blogs, and you feature the blog you're commenting on in your blog roll, in your sidebar, there's a good chance those other bloggers are going to pick you up, and they're going to add you to their blog roll. And that's where the power comes in. That's really why you're doing it. You do this over a period of time, and let's say you choose 5 target blogs, and you frequent them. You can get it done in a month, really. If you're there for a month, over a period of time, 5 blogs over a month, you should get 2 or 3 sites blog rolling if you do it right. Once you get blog rolled, it takes about 6 months for Google to value those links enough, and enough time has passed by, and that's a great way to get out of the sandbox. I've actually got a ski blog that ranks for ski blog in the top 10 out of, I don't know, 17 million or 22 million. Site's been online for a while, but it didn't start ranking well until I did that exercise, and I've done it on a ton of sites, and it always works. So you just show up at the blogs, you post comments, you make sure they're relevant, you don't spam them, you add thoughtful insights, and then good things happen. So that's a great way to get a link. Another great way to get a link is Link Vault. Once you get out of the sandbox and you start gaining some ranking, Link Vault is a link network that has a lot of things in place that make it safe. You can get links over time. You can vary your anchor text. You can get links from different sites. Basically, you earn points by the sites you put into the network, and you're able to spend those sites on any sites you want. So in other words, if site A in the network earns you 5,000 points, you can spend that 5,000 points on a brand new site you're launching. So let's say you've got a site that's been online for 3 or 4 years. It doesn't make you a lot of money, but it's high page rank. That would give you a lot of points in the Link Vault network, and that's something that I've used as well. Article directories, again, they're links, and you'll get PageRank and you'll get juice from the article directories. I don't think it's going to help a ton with ranking, but I have some friends that swear by it, and I know it does help to a degree. I think the key is to do all of these things on a certain level. Start out with the Yahoo link. Get into blogs. Get blog rolled. Use Link Vault. Now you can do it backwards too. I'm just doing a brand new site, and I'm doing Link Vault, and I've added a link from one other site, and that's about it, and it's ranking great. Out of millions of searches, it's in the top 10, 20, 30. So these are all things that help, and I'd love to hear what you guys are doing with your linking. So take care. I got to cut this video. We're at about 10 minutes. All of those techniques work, and they've been very successful for me, and I hope you guys have a decent weekend. Take care.